So this is going to be me processing whether it gets posted. I don't know. Maybe I'll go sit outside because it's nice, right? Yeah, why not? You always see me inside in sweats. I promise you, I have other clothing besides work clothing. And I have my brother's thing. I don't know. I was drying my hair and I felt him very strongly. It's incredibly warm out. So I was thinking about this, the whole stalking thing that I've been going through, and I was questioning, why would I receive an intuitive thought about somebody who I received an intuitive thought one night about a particular person that they truly wanted to do me harm. And it was a visceral reaction. I started crying immediately, looked towards my brother, one of his pictures, and had a conversation with him. I am connected to spirit in that way. So I spoke to him and he said it was for real. I mean, I believe my spirit guides. I do. And I don't know. I'm still unraveling this one. But I did a video, I think last night, where I said that I don't think this particular person is the one that wants to cause me harm. Because this played out with the whole, this person wants to cause me harm, and the whole clown murder thing in Florida, the whole story, and how I had an image of not even maybe this person, but somebody associated to them coming to my house dressed as a clown and bang bang baby, or something like, I mean, you get the point, right? You know, I take these intuitive hits, if you will, depending on how they come in. I can take them very strongly or subtly. They repeat. If it's an important message, believe me, they repeat. My spirit team is relentless at guiding me. Thank God, because I don't think I'd be here if they weren't. So I was talking to Nikki about the movie Arachnophobia, and because she has a spider. Anyways, it was pretty cool to see her spider like in the cage thing. Off topic, but the movie Arachnophobia, in the movie, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to spoil something for you. But in the movie, it talks about what is central, right? What is central to all the spider attacks, right? And what is central is one house. So I have to look and think objectively, what is central to this whole gang stalking thing, right? I mean, it's not just one, it's not just two, it's not just 3, 4, 5. It's a collective group of people that I see often. And the only way I can put it is, I mean, who's running the show, right? It's not the little puppeteers. Wait, the puppeteer, no. Puppeteer would be the one pulling the strings, right? But there's a puppet master. So that person is the one pulling the strings. And I don't think it's any of the little what are they called? Minions? Those little yellow things? I don't know. Despicable Me, is that the movie? I was never into it, never saw it. But really, you know, you have to think objectively, like, so yeah, I don't know why this came into play this morning. Obviously things are constantly being revealed to me on many different levels. So yeah, this whole gang stalking, cyber, I mean, any which way you slice it, right? I've been being watched for a very long time. And I don't even know where I'm going with this. I think I just wanted to notate that it's like sometimes the players change. The game doesn't change, the players change. Never in my life did I think I would be involved in something so, I mean, heinous comes to mind. thank God I am strong enough in spirit, mind, mentally, physically, emotionally, like all my well-beings. You know, they fluctuate. I'm human. I'm a spiritual human, but I'm still human. And the support systems I have, thank God, because if I didn't have at least Nikki, I mean, my God, she knows everything. And like I said, I have fail safes in place if something should happen to me. So I'm not really sure why I want to continue talking about this. I mean, my gosh, look, it's an incredibly beautiful day. I have so many things to work on, including myself. I will say that I did try Space Gems, the gummies, right? Because Nikki was raving about them, and I don't know how I feel about them. Hashish, it has some like fire ice or ice water, I don't know, some kind of hashish. I don't even know what that does. Not sure if I liked it. I like shit when I can be like more open spiritually and creatively, which says a lot because I'm already pretty open. I'm like, open the floodgates, please. And it helps lower my inhibitions to discover more of my spiritual gifts. I mean, as you know, anyone who's gone through any kind of stalking, not stalking like a thing you put on your body or hang up or put over your, that's another thing. Somebody fucking putting a stocking over their face. I don't know why that's coming to mind. I just say shit when it comes out because it needs to come out, I guess. But if you're going through stalking with people watching you and following you and listening to your conversations and seeing you in your home and maybe mimicking some of the things you do in your home, it's scary. So hang on. There has got to be a better way to control this. Like, why? Like, what is gang stalking? I mean, I hear conspiracy. I don't even know if they're conspiracies. I hear shit on like TikTok and how government agencies like spy on people. Like, I don't know, but I mean, I'm telling you, this shit is pretty deep. It's deep. And I don't know the reasoning for it. It's so weird. Like, are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to cover something up? Is it a little bit of everything? I mean, my God, you wonder what I have? I mean, like, it's so weird. And I'll say it 1,000 times. Anything you want to know, come have a conversation with me. But I don't think these people have the balls to actually reach out, text me, call me, and in a non-manipulating way, genuinely, authentically, shit your pants kind of conversation, because that would take some real owning up and some balls. I have had to, I mean, I've never stalked anybody, but my God, I've had to own up to some shitty behavior that I've done in my life, and I didn't have to. I chose to, because that's the person I am. Doesn't do me any good to hang on to it, that's for sure. So the quicker I'm able to express and navigate through, whether it's, you know, on my own or with a close friend, a therapist, I mean, you name it. As soon as I'm able to do that and take accountability for my own actions, I'm able to just move through it. And I think that's why most things don't stick with me. Like my day-to-day, I mean, you know, I'm in the moment, and like Nikki and I have talked about several times with like our days, you know, we don't remember shit like from day to day. And I think I told her, I said, I think that's because we live kind of like in the moment. Believe me, I look at the past and I look at the future and I look at the present. But my goal is to stay focused on the now, to create now, to live now. I mean, it's all we have. So if you're going through anything, whether it's stalking or whatever else, I mean, it sounds cliche and so silly, but it's like literally hang on. Find something greater than yourself to believe in. If you don't know what you like to do, hobbies or food or anything, start navigating that. Try something new. Somebody said something to me the other day that they're trying something new, and I admired that so much, and I'm not sure why I did. I think I was interrupted, perhaps, or maybe I was scared to say too much. I don't know. See, I get scared. I'm human. I don't do it perfectly. Why would I want to? But, you know, I admired them so much for trying something new, because doing something out of your comfort zone and trying something new, whether you might hate it at first or not sure about it, it's a discovery. And that's what I'm learning. And that's why you'll hear me talk about self-discovery, especially with the body. I'm discovering what things I like, how I like to touch myself, whether it's in a sexual way or whether it's in a nurturing way, rubbing my body. Because we can get to know ourselves on different levels, mentally, emotionally, right, spiritually, but do we talk about the body enough? I mean, my God, this is a treasure. This is a treasure, this body that I abused for so long, so many years. I loathed it. Oh my God, I fucking hated my body. And I talk to myself in my body, and I'm like, I'm sorry I did that to myself, because I'm incredibly beautiful. It doesn't matter how much I weigh, if I have stretch marks, if I have this, if I have that, scars, whatever. I mean, so often I think society teaches us to, look at the magazines and the perfections and this and that. And I didn't really look at that as a teenager, right? I looked at the teeny bopper magazines, because I was into music and creativity and shit like that, and posting posters all over my wall in my room, like literal posters. It was pretty epic. I feel bad for my dad because he had to get all that tape off the wall. So I'm just going to wrap it up and say, if you are going through anything difficult, or not even difficult, but you're just going through shit, it will get better. And if you don't have anyone to reach out, I know there's a community line, 211. I don't even know why I'm saying this. There's a community line, 211. I think 411. I don't even know if they still have 411, but give me the 411. I could use some 411 from a couple of people. Jesus. So that's give me the info, right? The inside scoop. If you're going through something, hang on. And if no one has said how amazing you are, I believe in you, and you are amazing, and you are worthy, no matter what has gone on in your life, no matter what you have done, what others have done to you. There's never a point in time where it's never too late to apologize. It's never too late to turn around. It's never too late, no matter how far you think you've gone down that rabbit hole of no return, or whatever you discover it or define it as. Just know that you could be doing some of the most incredibly ridiculous things in life, thinking the most incredibly ridiculous things, and you're still worthy of love and being your truest, most happiest, authentic self. And if where you're at is where you're happy, then continue to do it. And if where you're at is not where you're happy, maybe take a look at your behavior, take a look at yourself. And I say this with love because I've been through it. I was scared as fuck to look at myself, and no one's going to be with myself more than I'm going to be with me. So instead of looking outside of myself for other people to validate me, other hobbies to validate me, other whatever, food, you name it, addictions, right, to validate me, I validate me. And and I have protective people in my life who are able to do this for me. They do it naturally. It's beautiful, the relationships I have in my life. So hang in, and I love you and I appreciate you.